Today's quote is from Wayne Dyer. I love this quote. He says, "Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at will change." Hi, I'm Gina Martel. Thank you so much for joining me on my YouTube channel. Question for you. How do you look at the world? Is it an awful place with terrible people out to get you? Or is it a great place with friends and nice people out there? Well, the news is, whatever you think is. So careful what you think, because your thoughts become reality. And that will be your life. If you go out there and say, God, this is a great life and I'm so grateful for it, I've got such wonderful friends, that's how your life is going to be. So I don't know, which one do you choose? I know which one I would choose. So today I want to talk about being alive. I'm not talking about your heart beating and your brain working and all your blood rushing through your veins. I'm talking about being alive inside, internally. We focus so much on the external. How alive are you inside of yourself on a soulful level? You know, technology is great. I stumble with sometimes making it work. Honestly, obviously, I'm a boomer. It's great, but I think it's made us way too comfortable as a society. I think it's actually made us pretty lazy. We don't have to really work on our human skills much anymore. We've lost some of our memory. I mean, when's the last time you had to really try to remember a phone number? You don't have to do that anymore because your cell phone has everything, and your emails. Oh, we're sending emails now. We don't send letters anymore. We don't even have to work on common sense. Everything is done for us. So we've become very, very comfortable. And that's kind of made us become more, I think, greedy. We must have, so many things. We want to drive the nicest car, live in the biggest house, have the most money, have the coolest phone, the best computer, travel all over the place. I mean, it's all nice. But is that the essence of your life? Is that the only goal that you have? When did we forget to be human? When did we forget to be in touch with people and to love and be open? I think we forgot that a while ago. And that's a shame, because that's something really important that we pass down to our children and we share with friends and family. And we make our life better for ourselves. So in gathering all these things, we've become really competitive with each other. And we hold so tightly to all the things that we now own. And we're so worried about the other guy taking them away. So we hold even tighter. It's gotten really crazy. I mean, when's the last time you just hung out with your friends and had a really good time? When's the last time you didn't worry about all that crap of everything you've accumulated and bought and why you think it makes you who you are? I just recently had a birthday, okay? And I went down to, we went away for the weekend down to Mount Dora, Florida. And it was really awesome. And 8 of my best friends from high school were still really good friends, and we went together. We had the best time. It didn't matter what we did. We felt so alive because we were laughing and drinking and eating and going to see, everything. That we went to a Scottish Highland festival. We just had such a great time. I'm telling you, I haven't laughed like that in a very long time. When you're laughing so hard that you have tears running down your face and you can't even breathe. When's the last time you felt that alive inside of yourself? And you know what I did? When I was laughing like that, I took a moment. One of those moments that come into your life that you go, yeah, I'm going to remember this moment forever. And I just looked around the room and I saw everybody. It makes me cry. It was really beautiful. And I was so thankful for it. And I was so thankful that they all took time to come and be with me. It was awesome. So, we have to do more of those things. We have to think more about having fun and spending time together, not worry about all the stuff and we're fighting to accumulate. That's not really living. Are you alive? Because if you're focused on the other stuff, I think you're slowly dying. And the sad part is that what you tell yourself, you're sick, you don't feel good, you're unhappy, you've got to be on all these medications to get through every day of your life. Your body is so smart. It will do exactly what you tell it to. It will tell the cells in your body, hey, she wants to check out. We're dying. So we have to start dying. You can actually make that happen. So be very careful what you say to your body. Be careful of the things that you say because they will become reality. Life opens up for you when you are open. Being happy is nobody else's responsibility except yours. We as humans are 100% responsible for our happiness. Don't blame other people for you being unhappy. Okay? It's nobody else's fault. It's up to you to make yourself happy. It's so easy to blame everybody else. But if you stop and take a minute and really think about it, that's your ego. And ego means edging God out. And you can't go through life just living with your ego. Your ego will lie to you and tell you stupid things. That's not love. That's not being open. And it's certainly not being non-judgmental. And everybody wants to do everything right now. Let's just get it done really quickly. I don't want to take the time to learn to meditate. I don't want to take the time to change my eating habits. I don't want to take the time to find time to spend time with my children, my animals, my family, my relatives, even just by myself and sitting still and being quiet. Everybody wants immediate gratification. That's part of what technology has done to us. And it's really sad because we've lost those beautiful skills of just sitting, thinking, daydreaming, being creative. Where did that go? Our children are not even that creative anymore. And it makes me really sad. I am an equine assisted life and relationship coach, and I work with people, and I use horses to help people heal. I work with kids and abused women and battered women and couples that are falling apart. And just bringing an animal into somebody's life and the energy from my horses and the innate understanding that they have. I mean, we're technically kind of like on the third and fourth dimension. Horses are on the 33rd. I mean, imagine the things that they can see and sense and know. And they could spot you in a second. If you're a jerk, they're going to let you know. If you have pain, they're going to be right beside you. These are the beautiful things that nature can offer us. Sitting outside in the grass and meditating, walking barefoot on the ground and grounding yourself. These are the things that bring life to our life, you know? Being outside in the sun, getting wet in a thunderstorm. So what? Be alive. Don't die slowly. Be alive. And don't worry about your challenges. A lot of people walk around and go, oh, I have all these problems. Change the word. Change the word. Like I said in the quote that begins, change the way you look at things, and the things you look at will change. Change the word to a challenge. A challenge is more positive. It's a challenge. Well, I'm going to do it. And you get through it and you walk through that fire and you get to the other side and you feel amazing. By the way, I also do fire walks if you come and work with me. So be alive. Be open. Be non-judgmental. Really ask yourself, am I alive or am I dying slowly? You can change it. It's not too late. And let your life become as huge as it can be. I always love to wrap up with a book. I love to read, and I hope that you do too. And one of the books I really want to recommend today, it's an old book. It's a little book. You can actually finish it probably in a day if you really are determined to finish it. It's the author, his name is Og Mandino, and the book is called The Greatest Miracle in the World. And it's such an amazing little book. It's the story of a rag picker. His name is Simon. And he meets Mr. Og. And he continues to turn Mr. Og's life around. Open Mr. Og's eyes and his heart and see truly how to be alive. And the best part is the end of the book. It will bring you to tears. It's got a gorgeous ending, and I hope you will pick it up. By the way, you can also get it on my website with all the books that I recommend. So that website again is coachginamartell.net. It is my coaching website, and right at the top you can find shop. You can purchase the books that I recommend and movies that I recommend as well. And the Og Mandino, The Greatest Miracle in the World, is one of the books that you'll find on my website. And Og Mandino is a fantastic author. He's got a lot of great quotes out there as well. And one of the quotes of his that I really like is, "Today will never happen again. So don't start it falsely. And don't forget to start it." In other words, wake up in gratitude, be grateful for your day, and get out there and do something fantastic. Thanks again for joining me. I wish you all lots of love.